Good evening, Abhishek. Am I audible to you? Yes, Abhishek. Tell me something about yourself.
Ma'am, this is Abhishek Singh, and I have done my graduation from Allahabad University. I have done BA, Bachelor of Arts, in the subjects Medieval History, Philosophy, and Education. And right now, I'm preparing for this MBA entrance examination, for which I have given this exam.
Okay, you have done graduation in history.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you state some eminent personalities from the revolt of 1857?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, state that.
Uh, yes, ma'am. Nana Sahib, Tatya Tope, and Rani Lakshmi Bai, Mangal Pandey.
Okay, so what are your career goals? Like you have been from the history section, now you are in the MBA section, business school. So what are the career goals?
Ma'am, after the 12th, I wanted to become an army officer, and for that, I tried. And because I wanted to prepare for that, that's why I opted BA so that I can focus upon that. But unfortunately, due to some medical condition, I was unable to join that. And that's why, from there, by watching officers, even when they get retired, they join this MBA course, and it is quite similar, Indian Army and the living life after doing MBA. Like in both the career, we get quite challenges, and the career is quite same, what I feel, in term of challenge especially. So that's why interest generated in me for this course MBA. So that's why I want to do this MBA, and I want to do I want to make my career in corporate field.
Okay, so what was the medical restriction?
Ma'am, I have knock knees, and there is some problem in my eyesight.
Okay. So you want to become an army officer. So
I
what do you,
wanted, ma'am.
yeah, you wanted to become. So what do you think that now at the present situation, the
Mhm.
India upon, like India should focus more upon defense sector or the health sector? Because in the budget allocation, India is giving much more importance to the health as well as budget. So what do you think the more weightage should be given to which sector?
Ma'am, I think that India should focus on both of the things, health and as well as upon our defense.
If you
Uh,
have to choose one, like you
Ma'am, it's
have been
actually
given
very
the opportunity, then
yes,
and you have the right that you have to choose one, then when what will you choose?
it's a very difficult question for me, but I would say I think both of the fields are very important, and India should equally allocate its resources on both of the things.
Okay, you have not still not chosen one. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, because it's actually a very difficult thing to choose. Like India, I think that because if we are choosing health sector, then in that case also we are giving, I mean, a good soldier and officer to our country, because it is very important. If we see, because I have given this SSB interview, then I have seen that for being an fit army officer, there is a need to be physically, psychologically fit. And if we are focusing more upon health sector, we are making good health, then at least in this manner also we are contributing to our country. So I would say that if I need to choose one, then definitely I would choose health sector.
Okay. Okay. So in MBA, which specialization you are going to opt?
Ma'am, actually, as my hobby is to meet with lot of people, so basically, I am not certain too much. Firstly, I would like to explore in this MBA course, but I like to meet a lot of people. This is my passion. This is my hobby. So I would like to first of all, I would like to explore, and basically, I would like to. I have a little bit idea. On the basis of that, I would say HR. I have a little bit
HR.
inclination toward it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Over to you, Prabir, sir.
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay, Abhishek. Yeah, nothing. Abhishek, can you name a place in Prayagraj which is directly related to defense? as well as our whole of the history?
Yeah, sir, there is a fort of Akbar that is related to the defense and
Mhm.
history as well.
Can you please give his history? What was his history?
History,
Yeah.
sir, after the I think Buxar War, the king of the sir, who was at that time the Mughal emperor, he got imprisoned by Britishers in this Akbar fort. So, and
Mhm.
it was built by Akbar. Uh, I don't remember exactly the date, but it was I think
Okay.
15
Okay. All right.
approx.
As a person, you are interested in defense. So strategically, what was the advantage of that fort?
That was actually that is actually very strategically fort because even now it is. That's why it has been taken by army. Even now it has been used. People are not allowed that much to go inside that. And we can see in at the time of revolt of 1857, when the Britishers got attacked by the public of India. Then I think, as far I remember, that for few of the month the capital of India was shifted to this Allahabad
So
because of this fort. Because
what is current strategical advantage we have with that fort?
I don't
Current,
know, but
yeah.
I don't know that much, but because there is a some strategies. That's why it has been taken even now by our army, and
Okay.
general public is not
All
allowed.
right. Abhishek sir, over to you.
Okay. Okay, Abhishek, which other MBA college have shortlisted you for MBA program?
Actually, sir, I applied only for one. That is Allahabad University because it is quite near to me, and its fee is very less, so I can afford it easily.
Okay. What is your opinion regarding one nation and one election?
Sir, actually, I support it, but there is some like deficiency of it as well. Like if the election will take place at every 5 years, and at that time, lot of even we are saving lot of money, lot of resources, because one time at every 5 years when election will take place, then we are saving lot of money. But at that time, even small parties would not be able to work that much because that would be influenced by big parties, uh, and regional parties will not have that kind of a capacity to uh, influence the people. uh, so but in this we are saving lot of money, and at least we can get rid of election which is happening again and again in our country.
Okay. What is your opinion regarding privatization of Indian Railway?
I think, sir, I totally support this privatization because if we are privatizing, then we are making the quality good. And if I talk about particularly Indian Railway, then we can see that there is a lot of deficiency which exists in our Indian Railway. That will not exist when these railway will be privatized. The
Okay.
deficiency, there is like so many bribes people take, railway officers take, and in private cases these cases does not arise that much.
Okay. I see, ma'am.
Okay, Abhishek, you must have heard about the very well known phrase that is the Atmanirbhar.
Yes, ma'am.
What other steps have been taken by the government, and what steps can be taken by the government to improve the self reliant economy?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, by every sector, the steps has been taken. Firstly, I would like to say, like our defense sector, which firstly used to, which actually did not used to give that much opportunity to our Indian owned companies. That is giving importance to it. Like our defense sectors are uh, trying to take equipment from India, from DRDO and ISRO. They are getting more dependent. We can see that the Tejas is the biggest example, which has been built by India
Indigenously
itself.
developed.
Yes, ma'am, this aircraft. Uh, and but it was, I mean, very earlier it was, but if I talk about after this Atmanirbhar campaign, then I think we are making medicine and we are to all world. So these are the steps which has been taken by our country.
Okay. Okay, Abhishek. So any questions from your side, Abhishek, for us?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Any questions? Any questions from your side to us?